Don't ever let yourself get caught in a place like this.
I'm Brandon Brooks, and that's Rewind.
At Progressive, we're making things even easier. We'll help you bundle your home and car insurance together so you can save on both. Learn more at progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is Rutherford Issues, hitting right at what matters most to all of us here in the heart of Tennessee. From Murfreesboro to Smyrna, Eagleville to Laverne, Leanna to Barfield, and everywhere in between. If it matters to you, you'll hear about it in the next hour here on Rutherford Issues. Now your host, Brian Barrett.
Well, hey, hi, and hello there, fun lovers and truth seekers. Welcome in to Rutherford Issues here on News Radio, WGNS. Hope things are going just fine and dandy for you here this morning. Little chilly start, but felt pretty good out there. Really a nice weekend. Today, temperature-wise, probably the best, but hey, upper 50s with some sun. Not too bad. Little rain on Sunday. Not much. But hey, listen, 72 Tuesday, 74 Wednesday. Sunny, yeah. Wednesday night into Thursday, a little rain. Got a little ahead of myself there, but anyway. Got weather coming up. We're going to be talking with our friends from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County. News. Got that. Good Neighbor events. Access Tennessee news. Oh, yeah. Sports, of course. Sports galore. It's been a busy time for us. Update you on, there were 2 games that we had rolling through here last night. Well, 3, if you count the middlemen in progress. So last night was a very busy night here at the Radio Ranch. We got through it. We got some high school hoops on the air. That was a fun time. Congrats to the Laverne Wolverines for winning their first region championship since 2006 and only their second in school history. Doesn't get much more exciting than that, now does it? So, yeah, a lot to go over today. So why don't we jump into it with a check right now of the latest on our salutes. And we salute Donna Mitchell today, our good neighbor of the day, for running the office efficiently and being a great multitasker. That is a dying art, I think. But Donna Mitchell is one of those, receiving flowers today from Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and News Radio WGNS, today's good neighbor of the day. So congrats. Enjoy the beautiful flowers from Ryan Flowers and Coffee and Gifts and all kinds of great things out there at Ryan Flowers. It's more than just flowers, yeah. If you need something special and you're like me and you really have no idea what to do, what to purchase, they can certainly help you out there. Birthday Club, Carlos Margot. Carlos Margot is the winner of the banana pudding from Slick Pig, 1920 East Main. And celebrating a birthday. Slick Pig. They do the birthday club each weekday morning for us, and we certainly appreciate that. Oh, by the way, Scott said that one birthday for today got overlooked, and we're going to put him in the running on Monday as a belated. But Jimmy Mathis, happy birthday, Jimmy. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. We're going to salute you 2 days. Yeah, that'd be all right, won't it? His daughter Jamie called in to wish Jimmy a happy birthday. Jamie, the daughter, called in to wish Jimmy, the dad, a happy birthday. So, happy birthday to you. And don't forget to head to Slick Pig, celebrate. Jimmy, why don't you just go out today to Slick Pig and get you some banana pudding or maybe a pie because you may win the banana pudding on Monday. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But happy birthday today to Carlos Margot, the winner of the banana pudding from Slick Pig.
Now, here's your Rutherford weather forecast.
Oh, yeah, scrumptious forecast coming up. Maybe a little rain on Sunday, but hey, don't let that get your motor running the wrong way. Currently in Murfreesboro, we are up to 55 degrees with sunny skies. 53 in Smyrna with the very same. So let's go to our weatherology friends to get an update here on the weather.
Well, Brian, partial sunshine develops here for this afternoon. We'll see high into the mid-60s. Winds out of the southwest around 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25. For tonight, mostly cloudy with a low near 47. Saturday, partial sunshine develops, high 58 degrees. Then by Sunday, a slight chance for some rain, cloudy, high of 55. Monday, we'll see some sunshine, high of 65. Then Tuesday, mostly sunny skies. We'll see high around 73. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Thank you, Jennifer. And hope you have a wonderful weekend. Currently, again, in Murfreesboro, 54, 55, 53 in Smyrna, and that is a check of your forecast. And don't forget Rutherford Weather, RutherfordWX.com. That's where we're keeping you updated on all of the latest weather information. And during impactful and severe weather, we're live on the Rutherford Weather Channel. Check it out, RutherfordWX.com. Again, that's RutherfordWX.com.
Good day, Rutherford County. This is Lee Colvin, financial advisor and CFP with Edward Jones. Let's get the latest business news from our financial desk.
Well, in that latest business news, major equity indexes little changed after a mixed jobs report that points to a still healthy pace of hiring, but also a moderating trend amidst policy uncertainty. Despite lagging this week, the NASDAQ is outperforming today, helped by solid results from Broadcom. The company's shares are 6% higher this morning after the semiconductor supplier provided an upbeat forecast that indicates strong demand for artificial intelligence. So right now, here's a look at your markets. Currently, the Dow down 115 at 42,463. The S&P is off 25 at 5712. NASDAQ down 89 at 17,981.
From Wall Street to Church Street, that's the latest business news from the Edward Jones Financial Desk. I'm financial advisor and CFP Lee Colvin. Call 615-907-7056 or stop by our office on South Rutherford Boulevard in the Public Shopping Center.
Rutherford Issues on News Radio WGNS.
All right, we've got the first edition of your Friday Pony Picks also coming up here this morning, so stay tuned for that when we check sports. And the show is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. MTE has a solar expert and energy services supervisor to help its members understand if solar's right for them and help members avoid possible scams from outside parties. To learn more, visit mte.com/prosolar. We're checking on the latest news from CBS. On WGNS, it's brought to you by our friends at Adams Place.
I am Charlotte Gardner. I've lived at Adams Place for 3 years.
Do you have entertainment?
3 times a week. There's always entertainment. Come on. You can find bridge partners. You can find card game partners. And Mahjong is a very popular game. You never lack for something to do. Never.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111.
Adams Place on Memorial, across from Walmart.
CBS Radio News.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan. The government says employers added 151,000 jobs last month. PNC economist Gus Fauché says the numbers could look different in a month when federal firings show up.
Any provisional employees who were laid off, those will probably show up in the March jobs report that will begin at the beginning of April. And then for people who took the buyout, those people are still being paid by the federal government. Those won't show up in the data until those payments end sometime in the fall.
For consumers, consumers, CBS's Kelly O'Grady says President Trump's move to pause tariffs against Mexico and Canada could present an opportunity.
If there are purchases that you are thinking about making, like a car that is from one of those three automakers, this is a time to say, okay, maybe this is the time to pull the trigger.
On social media, President Trump says he's considering large-scale tariffs and sanctions on Russia until there's a Ukraine peace deal. A private lunar lander is no longer working after coming down sideways in a crater near the moon's south pole yesterday. Intuitive Machines says the lander missed its mark by more than 800 feet and ended up in a frigid crater. SpaceX has some questions to answer after the failure of its latest Starship test last night. CBS News space consultant Bill Harwood.
Based on their track record, I'd be surprised if the Starship stayed grounded for more than a few months, but it's really hard to say with two failures in a row like this. The FAA is certainly going to be taking a close look at this failure investigation to make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's crossed.
An assessment 2 months after the deadly and destructive LA County wildfires broke out.
29 people died in Altadena's devastating Eaton fire. The number could have been much higher, in the hundreds, had it not been for heroes who rescued people trapped in a burning convalescent center.
People being pushed down the street in wheelchairs. Those buildings they were in burned down. They would have died.
Absolutely, that building is no longer in existence.
Do you get a sense people are happy with the progress that's being made?
It's taking time and some are frustrated. Slowly, we're making progress. Yeah.
Craig Figner for CBS News, Altadena, California.
By one estimate, there were more than 500 mass shootings in the U.S. last year alone and dozens already this year. CBS's Wendy Gillette tells us there's a new study.
The research from the University of Colorado Boulder shows 1 in 15 U.S. adults have been present at a mass time, and more than 2% have been injured in such an incident. The study finds those who are part of Generation Z were at greatest risk compared to older generations.
Checking Wall Street, the Dow is down 80. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
What was that? That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very
calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
Listen up, fellow Gen Xers. Elizabeth Banks here. The recommended age for pneumococcal pneumonia vaccination has been lowered to 50 and older, even if you're healthy. It's up to us to lead the way. We've done this before. Music videos, fanny packs, even the World Wide Web. Let's do it again and get vaccinated, because we're at over 6 times greater risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Gen X, this is our shot. Visit vaxassist.com and schedule a vaccine today. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Huh, that's a $10 bill.
Finding a $10 bill on the couch is a win.
And another one. And another one. And another
Finding
one.
100 $10 bills? Now that's a multiplier win.
Honey, this couch is like an ATM. Go check the one in the bonus room.
Multiply your win again and again with a Multiplier Instant Games. Play today to multiply your win 10, 20, 50, 100, or even 200 times for the chance at a $1 million top prize. The Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
This is Pastor Nikki Ajapong, the lead pastor of Holy Hill Chapel in Murfreesboro.
Hear our sermons on WGNS every Sunday night at 7:30.
Everyday life, never take it for granted.
Visit Holy Hill Chapel, tn.org to hear our podcast.
It's a blessing.
Time now for Danny Brewer's Friday Pony Picks.
Sponsored by the Mint Gaming Hall at Kentucky Downs. Located just north of the Tennessee state line in Franklin, Kentucky, this premier entertainment destination is home to over 1,000 gaming machines, fine dining, and live music. As we build toward the world's most famous race, remember, the Mint will play host to the largest Kentucky Derby party south of Louisville on the first Saturday in May. More info, visit themintgaming.com.
Now, here's Danny.
Pony Picks 2025. Let's go, baby. First stop on Saturday, March 8th is Gulfstream Park, race 5, the Silks Run Stakes. 5 furlongs on the turf for older males. 7-horse field, the number 1, Coppola. He's our top pick. Del Roman's trained son of Into Mischief, runs his guts out every time. He's 1 for 1 in 2025 at this distance. Race 10, the Hurricane Birdie Stakes at Gulfstream. 7 older fillies and mares going 6.5 furlongs on the dirt. The number 2, Into Champagne, for trainer Ian Wilkes, is our top pick. She's 4 out of 5 lifetime in the money with 2 wins. Oak Lawn Park is where we head next. Race 10, the Grade 2 Azeri Stakes, mile and 16th on dirt for older fillies and mares. It's going to be the 4-year-old debut for 2024 Horse of the Year Torpedo Anna. We think she shows up big here. Tampa Bay Downs is our next stop. Race 10, the Grade 3 Florida Oaks. 12 3-year-old fillies going a mile and 16th on the turf. The number 9, Nitrogen, for trainer Mark Cassie, is who we like here. She is 1 for 1 in 2025. Race 11, the Tampa Bay Derby. Kentucky Derby points on the line here. 7 3-year-old males going a mile and 16th on the dirt. The number 1, Owen Almighty, is our top pick for trainer Brian Lynch. He just missed last out in the Sam Davis Stakes. We also like the number 4, Brodeur. He's won 2 in a row for trainer Mark Cassie. Santa Anita is where we finished today. Race 8, the Grade 1 Beholder Mile. The number 3, Cavalieri. Unbeaten daughter of Nyquist, for trainer Bob Baffert. Gotta hunch, better punch, back a horse and get paid.
In today's changing world, you need a financial planner that you're comfortable with. Rely on the bonds that you've built with trusted friends at Old National Bank on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard here in the borough. And if you just moved here, visit us and enjoy warm, homemade cookies.
Honey, the cookies are ready.
Like Grandma used to make. Old National Bank. We're better together.
2230 Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard. Old National Bank. Member FDIC.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
The Knicks and the Lakers went down to the wire and then some.
Now it's Anunoby on Doncic. The switch again. Doncic over Towns. Oh, my! Luka Doncic pours in a 27-footer.
NBA on TNT on the call. Luka Doncic ended with 32 points and 12 assists in the win. The leading scorer, though, was Jalen Brunson. He had 39 points and 10 assists with about 2.5 minutes to go in overtime. He hurt his ankle, exited the game, and never came back. No update on that ankle for Jalen Brunson. Earlier today, Steph Curry dropped 40 points, including 7 threes, as the Warriors had a 121-119 comeback win over the Nets. And in baseball, the A's and outfielder Lawrence Butler are in agreement on a 7-year, $66.5 million contract extension that includes a club option.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Access Tennessee Sports. I'm Josh Copley. Round 2 of the SEC Women's Basketball Tournament saw Vanderbilt and Tennessee, 2 in-state rivals, do battle yesterday. The Lady Commodores would emerge victorious over the Lady Vols 84-76. Michaela Blanks, as expected, led Vandy in scoring with 24 points, and Ruby Whitehorn led Tennessee with 14. This is the first time Vanderbilt has beaten Tennessee twice in the same season. The Nashville Predators were back home in Nashville yesterday and defeated the Seattle Kraken 5-3. The Preds would have a huge second period, scoring 3 goals, which would catapult them to victory. Philip Forsberg scored 2 goals for Nashville, leading them offensively. Over to men's college basketball, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders came up short to the Liberty Flames 81-86 yesterday. Assam Mustafa would have a phenomenal day, however, with 30 points and 20 rebounds, leading the Blue Raiders in both categories. MTSU sits at 20-10. I'm Josh Copley with Access Tennessee Sports.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Our expanded office location is on Medical Center Parkway, just across the street from the hospital. If you've been injured, call us for a free consultation at 867-9900.
Well, Josh mentioned that tough loss by the Lady Raider men last night, or the Raider men last night. The Lady Raiders also fall at Liberty 61-42. And This is their final road trip of the regular season, too, by the way. Got off to a slow start in the first and kind of struggled on both ends of the floor. Anastasia Boldareva was the lone bright spot, scoring 4 of the Blue Raiders' 8 points in the opening period. Courtney Blakely provided a spark with a steal and a layup to trim Liberty's lead slightly, but they still trailed 30-14 at halftime, and a strong third quarter as well by the Lady Flames. So what's up next for the Lady Raiders and Raiders? It's this weekend, the final game of the regular season. The women are at FIU, 11:30 airtime, right after the coaches' shows, 11:30 this Saturday morning. Then the men will be on the air at, their tip-off is at 2, so we'll get most of that game. It's a home game versus FIU. You'll want to be in the Murphy Center to witness that one. Let's see. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner coming up for you tomorrow morning, beginning at 9 o'clock with MTCS Cougar Corner around 11 this time. So we've got time to get to the Lady Raiders. We're going to talk a mixture of high school baseball, softball, and basketball, boys basketball. That's right. It was the Laverne Wolverines last night, capturing the region title over the Siegel Stars. The final score in that one was 59-30. Laverne winning their first region championship since 2006, and back-to-back appearances in the sectional, and look for back-to-back appearances to the Murphy Center for boys state tournament. Now, they've only been to the state tournament once, and that was last year, so we'll see if they can get back with their 21-8 record. The Siegel Stars will travel to Bradley Central on Monday. Laverne will welcome in Walker Valley on Monday at 7 o'clock. So 6:50 airtime from Laverne for Laverne Walker Valley in only the second ever home sectional game for the Wolverines. So that's what we've got coming up in local sports. And hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy our coverage here from WGNS. We'll be busy once again this weekend. There is a little Blue Raider volleyball news as Alexa Keckler, a veteran of 20 years of collegiate head coaching experience, will be the Middle Tennessee women's volleyball coach. That was announced just minutes ago. That's local sports for you. Access Tennessee News is straight ahead.
For 150 years, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been a part of your community, helping generations achieve their dreams. From savings accounts to home loans, we've been there for every milestone. Come see Rick Thornton, Senior Vice President, Relationship Manager at 3427 Memorial Boulevard.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
SRM Concrete. With every new day, every sunrise, we build structures that stand the test of time. And upon their foundations are our homes, where we work, where our kids go to school. And with that comes tremendous pride. We don't just make concrete, we build relationships, trust, confidence. We're SRM Concrete. Build with us.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Ludley. A bill restricting cell phone use in Tennessee schools is headed to the governor's desk. On Monday, the House passed a bill requiring schools to develop policies blocking students from using cell phones, tablets, and smartwatches during class instruction. The same bill passed the Senate yesterday. The bill would require local boards of education and each public charter school governing body to create and adopt a policy to restrict cell phone use in schools, with some exceptions for emergencies. In Davidson County, a 24-year-old man has turned himself in after shooting and killing his roommate over a dispute. Police say the suspect was upset that his roommate may have attempted to enter his room when he wasn't home. The suspected shooter fled the scene Wednesday night with his girlfriend, officials say. He later surrendered at the Criminal Warrants Division Thursday morning. The man is charged with criminal homicide and is being held without bond. More news in 30 seconds.
I'm Betsy Maples with Maples Realty and Auction. Are you looking for the perfect blend of city conveniences and country charm? The Maples has it all and features homes from 5 quality local builders and has amenities including a pool, tennis and pickleball courts, basketball, and soccer areas. Schedule a tour with Maples Realty and Auction today. Call us at 615-896-4740 or visit the Maples of Murfreesboro.com.
Maples Realty and Auction.
A Chattanooga landmark gets a helping hand as it works towards a major renovation. The Tivoli Theater has received a $1 million donation from the Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Tennessee Foundation. The funds will support various upgrades, including a new lobby area, improved ventilation, and increased accessibility for people with disabilities. The donation helps fuel a multi-million-dollar expansion and modernization. Will Nudley, Access Tennessee News.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by AmeriCare Pest Control and the law offices of John Day.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
WGNS encourages you to shop local. Let's patronize our local mom and pop businesses. Some great plays to enjoy this weekend. Seussical the Musical at the Center for the Arts in Uptown Murfreesboro. Also, Alice in Wonderland Jr. at the Springhouse Theater in Smyrna. And Sherlock Holmes' Mystery of the Crown Jewel at the Art Center of Cannon County in neighboring Woodbury. Don't miss those. And the Red Cross is still critically low on blood. Please give the gift of life. Phone the Red Cross at 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. We're a week away from the 14th annual Special Kids Race. That's Saturday morning, March 14th at Murfreesboro Medical Clinic. Oh, and don't forget the Red Cross Heroes Luncheon honoring Dr. Gloria Bonner is Thursday morning, March 13th at MTSU's Student Union Ballroom. Hey, don't forget, this is the weekend that we switch to daylight savings time. And those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
At Turner Security, we bring cutting-edge protection with live video monitoring, access control entry, advanced camera systems, and intermedia IP phones, all designed to keep your business safe and connected. From small businesses to large enterprises, our expert team ensures seamless integration and around-the-clock monitoring because security isn't just a service, it's our mission. Turner Security, powered by TechCore.
Always consult your financial and tax professional.
Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Rutherford County's 24th annual Earth Day celebration, Saturday, April 26th, 10 a.m. to 2 on the Murfreesboro Square. Check out the Kids Zone, hands-on games and activities, free fun for the whole family, April 26th on the Square. More information, rcearthday.com. That's rcearthday.com. Well, it is my pleasure to welcome in this morning the Director of Resource Development with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County. That sounds like an important title, Beth Hackett.
Oh, it's not as important as it sounds, right?
It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
It's a wonderful place to be, and I'm very blessed to be where I am every day,
Yeah.
changing the lives of these kiddos.
You know, Michelle and I started talking about this last month when we had the chance to talk and about the longevity of the staff, and you have to be right up there, right?
Yeah, 20 years in 2026.
20 years.
20 years.
She's close to that, I think.
Yeah, she started in November, and I started in January.
Okay.
So we're right next to each other.
You know, that says a lot, and of course, this is like 30 years here at the station for me, and it's hard to believe, but, you know, that doesn't happen very often, many places, you know?
And it doesn't, and it just goes to show what a great organization we are and leadership that we have. to carry us on and continue to grow and be amazing.
Well, I also told Michelle, but I'll tell you again, too, because I just pulled up the website to get the headlines. And the website, I'm digging it. It's looking really good.
Yeah, we're working really hard on trying to make it a little bit more user-friendly and easy to navigate and see how you can support us more and more.
Yeah, and you've got you can choose your various clubs, whether it be Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Shelbyville. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. And we're all trying to improve and make the lives of children brighter every day.
So I know this is maybe a little out of order of the bullet points, but since we're talking about the clubs, a few months ago, I think Michelle and I talked about, the summer program you did at Laverne last year and the success of that, and maybe some things down the road to serve the Laverne area. Do you have any plans at this point?
Yes. So we're working on funding for that location. So we hope to have some funding to maybe restart up again in the fall. We served 89 youth last summer of 2024. So we had a great partnership with Laverne Community Church, right on Old Nashville Highway. And it's right on the cusp of the Rutherford County Nashville line. So it was a great location, and they were amazing to work with and accept us. It's a really unique place in that it has a great outdoor area for the kids. So it has a soccer field and a little pavilion where the kids can eat. And of course, inside we have the area, they basically dedicated a wing for us. So it's been a really great blessing for all to serve the youth of Laverne, which is what we've been wanting to do for so many years.
Yeah, I've actually been to that church facility before, and it is very nice. I think they added an addition just not too many years ago, and they do have a pretty good amount of land right there. I didn't realize that how close it was to the Davidson County line either, but it really kind of is. It kind of snakes through there, I guess.
Yeah. So any way we can open somewhere for our kids to have another place to go that's closer to their home is always a blessing.
So are you thinking about maybe something this summer or fall? Or, I mean, I know you said you're working on funding.
Hopefully the fall. I mean, if we can get everything by the summer, absolutely, and get the staffing. We had a wonderful director named TJ Brewster. He's been with us for a long time and is always eager to help and jump in. And it's been really great because on some of the days, for example, he'll bring his Laverne kids to our Smyrna club to play and be there, and then also bring them to the Murfreesboro club to play on the playground or our pump bike track in the back, just to have a different scenery for the day and just to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Tag on to what we're doing.
Well, cool. I guess if anybody that's listening may want to partner and help get some things going there in Laverne, they could just call you or anybody.
Yeah, reach out. Yeah, reach out to us and just say you're interested in helping Laverne, because we really need the support and the guidance. Well, we have the guidance. We just need the support. We're always eager to serve more.
Yeah. Beth, have you been out on the pump track?
I've seen it. I've seen the kids do it. It's quite interesting. We had a great partnership with Moab, and they helped. Who knew that they required a specific bike to have a pump track?
Oh.
And there's a special bike, especially just for a pump track. And the Predators Foundation, a grant that we wrote for them, they helped us purchase 10 bikes. I think we have a total of 20 bikes. And then the helmets and some of the knee and the pads. So the Predators Foundation was helpful in helping us getting that funded. And it's pretty interesting. I think you build up the momentum, and then you go over these hills and around these corners. And the point is to not to have to pedal. You build up the momentum so you kind of pump your way through.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Yeah. I've just pulled up a video about those. I think maybe the city has built one in Old Fort, something similar.
I think so. You're correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like a skate park, but
yes, but for a bike or a pump track bike.
Pump
Who
track.
knew?
Yeah. Crazy stuff. Well, I know that's going to be something fun this summer. You probably have kids wanting to go all the time.
Yeah, and then utilizing our 3 locations, so Bedford County can come use it, Smyrna, and then obviously Murfreesboro.
Oh yeah.
Can use it. So it's really helpful.
It's like a field trip for those
exactly.
campuses. Mm-hmm.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's had some great sponsors step up to help with that. Summer's going to be here before we know it. Are you signing up yet or getting close?
Yeah, we're gearing up. Summer is coming. So currently, any of our youth that are current members at the club can sign up now. That started this past Monday. So typically our younger, meaning our peewees and our cadets and our bantams, those age groups fill up pretty fast. So we're accepting applications right now for the summer program. And then anyone else that maybe hasn't been a member, we open those registrations up on April 1st.
Okay. So,
and I say applications, it's really just a registration. I shouldn't have said applications because I don't want people to think that we turn anyone away. We never turn anyone away. So we can.
Is there a capacity requirement or anything like that? I mean,
yeah, it just is a ratio with a staff 1-20 ratio. So we have to have a certain amount of staff per child. So we have to keep our numbers within those ratios to keep everyone safe.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well,
and that's why the younger groups fill up typically faster.
Yeah, that makes sense. Plus, those are the age groups that, moms, dads looking for some type of care, during the day, especially summertime when they're not in school. So.
And I always like to say we do everything but wake them up and tuck them in.
Yeah.
Because we're open from 7 a.m. I may be wrong on that. Maybe 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. I'm not exactly sure on those times, but those are the times. And we're lucky to have a partnership with the county school system where we feed them breakfast and lunch and a snack. So basically, the only thing they don't really do is eat dinner with us. And we have dinner during the school year. So we have a well-rounded program.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, can't the parents, when you're doing dinner, I mean, is it kind of a family meal atmosphere?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come and eat all together as a family. And it's also a great way for volunteers to come learn about our program because I'm telling you, our youth love anyone that's new, and they will ask you any kind of question and tell you anything that you ever wanted to know and more. It's really fun.
Yeah. So I've been poking around on the website. I was trying to find, the times, but then when I clicked on clubs, I see Murfreesboro and Smyrna and Shelbyville that we've talked about. We talked a little bit maybe about some programs in Laverne, but I see the future home of Wilson County, Lebanon.
Yes. We've been in contacts with Wilson County, reached out to us to inquire about starting a Boys and Girls Club in Wilson County. And they have to have 2 years of operating expenses before they ever open the door, obviously, and a place to have it. So they have a group, a pretty large interest group that has been very vocal in their own community about getting one open. And also they came to Rutherford County and toured all 3, and Bedford County, and toured all 3 of our clubs. We took them on a bus and toured them around to all 3 of our clubs. Wow. So we're in the talks. It'll be a bit, but they're super eager and super fast moving and super excited. So we're happy to help.
It's crazy, how from when things started in the Murfreesboro Club and where it was to facilities, then Smyrna, and then building the Smyrna Club, and pretty soon it's going to have to be Boys and Girls Clubs of all of these different counties or something.
We're working on rebranding. We're having a hard time trying to find one that fits perfectly because Boys and Girls Clubs of Middle Tennessee is the Nashville metro area, and they have 7 or 8 clubs there. And then Columbia area, they just said South Central Tennessee. United Way recently rebranded to South Central Tennessee. So we're trying to find a great rebranding that will fit for us. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
But we've been working on it for a while to try to make it more inclusive, to include all of the communities within our area.
Maybe we just need to challenge Columbia, race on the pump track, and whoever wins gets that name.
Whoever gets that name. Exactly. So we're working we just don't want it to be too wordy and too long.
Yeah.
So it's just our marketing committee is working on that and trying to bring us different ones. And we're like, And then you have to go through Boys and Girls Clubs of America to get approval and that sort of thing. So it's a work in progress.
Yeah. More to come on a lot of things. There's some exciting things going on. And of course, this is all made possible by generous people here in our community that pour into the program. And by the way, we're talking to Beth Hackett, the Director of Resource Development at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County. Part of that is your annual Steak and Burger, which is coming up.
Absolutely. June 12th. And as you know, we're excited to host Cedric the Entertainer.
Now, are you going to go up and try to do a set with him or something? Because I know you like to joke.
No, thank you. I'm not the one. Maybe one of our youth can.
Yeah.
But he was actually a Boys and Girls Club member when he was growing up. So we're excited to have that. I mean, he kind of gets the Boys and Girls Club, so he knows all about them. So hopefully he can incorporate that into his stand-up.
I'm sure he will, and part of that, this is probably not the first Boys and Girls Club, and if he was a club kid, then, all club kids have a special place in their heart for the Boys and Girls Club, don't they?
Absolutely. So we're really excited. It'll be at MTSU, as I said, Thursday, June the 12th. And we're just garnering support as we speak for such a great place.
So I guess he's going to do just like his a stand-up comedy routine, right?
Yes, absolutely, yes. Yeah, we've learned that a lot of people get to travel and see different things and speakers and motivational, and we really wanted to make it lighthearted and fun and entertaining, if that makes sense, and not so I guess preachy or whatever you want to call it, but just make it a little bit more fun and exciting for all of our guests.
Yeah. So how does this work? I mean, if somebody really, really, really wants to go, what do they need to do? Or sponsorship levels? How does that all work?
Yeah. Well, you could go to our website at www.bgnsrc.net, which stands for Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County.net. And then click on, we're actually selling a few tickets this year, a limited number of tickets. So you can actually go online and purchase tickets this year. And then we also have different sponsorship levels that you can look at. And also you can contact Michelle or me or anyone at the club, and they'll direct you to us. And then we will be happy to assist you in any way we can make it work.
Perfect. And I'm not sure how many years you've been at the Student Union building, but it is like the perfect venue, and it's in the evening. Plus it's summertime. So, there's
less parking. I mean, more parking and less traffic for MTSU. It's a great partnership. We've loved working with them, and they have always been so helpful in allowing us to come in and have a wonderful event.
They've got that
There's
parking
some great
garage.
events there.
Yeah. They've got that parking garage. You just kind of you can walk over the breezeway through there, can't you?
Yeah, there. Or right out front of where the bookstore is on that side as well.
Yeah. So in the summertime, there's lots of good parking, and it's kind of become one of the premier places to have events. I know a lot of organizations do that.
Yeah, I've been to several, and then you think about like even MTSU hosts some great. I heard once that Garth Brooks was there for an event there, and a few others that has been. I was like, oh my gosh, they've all been in this one area, which is such a blessing to have. Really lucky to have MTSU as part of our community.
Well, I know that,
and they also, I think about 80% of our staff comes from MTSU, so it works out great for all of us.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know when I go back on campus, it's like, my goodness, a lot has changed in 25 years.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, we didn't have this building. I didn't even have this library.
I know. Good stuff. All right, Beth, I appreciate you joining us this morning, and all that you do at the Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you, and thank you for always having us and being so wonderful and always helping us with everything. We appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. Anything to help. Beth Hackett joining us here this morning, the Director of Resource Development at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County. And a reminder, if you missed any part of the conversation here this morning, we'll have a podcast going up shortly at wgnsradio.com, or you can watch it back on Big G TV. Have a good day.
At Turner Security, we bring cutting-edge protection with live video monitoring, access control entry, advanced camera systems, and intermedia IP phones, all designed to keep your business safe and connected. From small businesses to large enterprises, our expert team ensures seamless integration and around-the-clock monitoring, because security isn't just a service, it's our mission. Turner Security, powered by TechCore.